Good evening, everyone. Lovely to see you tonight. I can see we have quite a lot of people tonight. Um, by the way, it's not Mila tonight, it's Madi. Um, yes, okay. I can see that people are like still coming in. So I'm not gonna wait for long. I just wanna start, before I start my presentation tonight about Skyway business opportunities, I want to ask you how many times, I wanna launch a poll and I want to ask you how many times have you attended this webinar before? Um, okay, so can you can you indicate if you have been like more than one time? So can you please select one of the following? Okay, so I can see that more than 75% have been here more than 3 times. Okay, so we have, okay, 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 so, okay, I'm gonna close the poll now and I'm gonna, I mean, so are we ready to rock and roll? Yeah? So, welcome to the webinar. Thank you very much for attending tonight. Your time is very precious, and I'm really happy that you decided to come and listen to what we can offer to you tonight. Um, as I said, let me just check. I have some. Okay, so let me introduce myself first. My name is Madi Dumitras. Um, I am a private investor and a Skyway shareholder, and also an expert in business and communication. Initially, I joined Skyway only as an investor, but then I decided that this company will benefit from my skills and I can bring a contribution to the whole project and help the team to take the project to the next level. So here I am tonight, trying to um, talk to you guys about what amazing project we have here and how many opportunities we have, both for businesses and also for investments with Skyway. So let me first tell you who we are. So basically, Skyway Invest Group is an educational investment program portal, and is a trademark of the Skyway. Um, just a second, because I have some problems with the technology tonight. Sorry about that. So, as I said, Skyway Invest Group, it's an educational investment portal and is a trademark of rail system Skyway. And what is our mission? Our mission is to educate people about the importance of financial and investment education, and to empower and give people the tools and to educate them about investments so that they are equipped with the right knowledge and the right strategies in order to invest wisely and create a profitable investment portfolio. Basically, we have at the base of the Skyway Invest Group, we have SkyWay Technology on one side, and we also have the Academy of Private Investors on the other side. Um, and together are forming the Skyway Invest Group. Okay. Our CEO is Andrei Koratov, and he is the general director of the Skyway Invest Group and also the founder of Academy of Private Investors. And it's also the a multimillionaire and a professional investor and business coach. Andrei Horatov, he decided 2 years ago when he met with Unitsky to create the Academy of Private Investors, I said, to empower people and to educate them about the importance of investments today and how to make the right decisions and to invest wisely. He did that because he wanted to give something back to people. He wanted to give something back to community, and he said that I'm going to share my knowledge with you, so that through this academy of private investors, so that many other people can become private investors or professional investors. Okay. Very briefly, I'm going to talk about Unitsky now, because he is the general designer of the Unitsky string technology, of the SkyWay string technology, sorry. And he's the genius behind this great idea, and he's the one who decided to optimize the transport system, to bring it to a different level, so that can give people back time and freedom of movement, and also safety, and to give people a safer transportation system, and a faster and cheaper to build transportation system. And because I believe that a video speaks more than 1,000 words, I'm just gonna play this video for you, so that you can see what's it's all about the Skyway technology. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna come back immediately. So I'm gonna put the video now. Right. I hope you enjoyed the video. Every time I'm looking at it, I'm just realizing how much hard work is behind it, behind this project, and I'm so thrilled to see that this is the result of the support of so many people, people who believed in this dream, which now it became a reality, and it became a reality with the support of you guys, with the support of so many people who believed in Unitsky's dream, and contributed financially, morally, and through hard work to this project, and to bring it to the next level. And how we did it through crowdfunding. And I'm not gonna spend too much time on explaining what crowdfunding is. I'm just gonna tell you the idea behind crowdfunding. The idea was idea Unitsky was to give people's power, and to become co-owners of the technology, from as little as $10, with an investment of 10, as little as of $10. So as you can see, this is it's a project which has been um, promoted globally by people just like you, ordinary people who decided just to support it with the heart and all the hard work, and bring the project to the next level. The thing is, with crowdfunding so far in the last 2 years, we've raised 22 million, and this was mainly to fund Eco Techno Park, which is the testing center, and where all the testing are going to take place, and for the future transport models that Unitsky created for the whole humanity. Um, what what I can show you now in this slide, as you can see, that what we had before in a picture, or it was only a Photoshop or a project, now it became a reality. We have launched the first unibike and unibus in InnoTrans exhibition in Berlin last year in September. We already built the Eco Techno Park, and is ready for testing. We built the first kilometer there, and it's all work in progress, and it's all going very, very well. And we are thrilled to receive so many updates and good news every single day. So we are not um, we are not stopping. I mean, our work it's huge. It's an amount of work that we have to do. We are only at the beginning, and it's um, it's an amazing opportunity still for people to be part of it. So as you can see, we have the little unibike here. One of the Here was a picture only, and uh, now it's reality. As you can see, we have also the snow around it. We have the unibus here in the picture, and here it was at the Berlin exhibition. So it's all good so far. Okay. Um, at the moment, we are at stage number 8, and it's a very important stage for us because it's the stage of demonstration and certification. And once we are gonna finish this stage and we get all the certification that we need, we are ready to go to the next stages of technology, of selling the technology around the world. And once we we do the certification, no one will stop us to sell it, because we already have 15 plus countries who express interest in adopting the technology. A very great news that I have for you guys tonight is that it's official now. On the 8th of March, we're gonna jump to stage number 9, but probably Mila will get back with more information about that. And we are thrilled. We are so happy that we kind of managed to jump one more stage or one more step closer to IPO. So that's one of the news for tonight. So far, as I said, the countries that are involved and that sign agreements with us are many, including Australia with Roadhook, and also we had a delegation from Turkey, from India. We had agreements with Ireland and with Italy. I myself, I'm trying to get in touch with people in Romania, the country I'm coming from, and I already um, met some people that express interest for the technology, for in implementing the technology once it will be ready. So it's all work in progress, and we are happy to share with you all this good news, because it means a lot for us. Um, okay, so this is where we are, and what we've done so far. I just want to ask you, I mean, how is your daily commuting or daily, traveling from work to back home, or from home to back to the office, or to work? Is it something like in this picture? I presume, I'm a commuter myself. I've been commuting in the last 5 years, like I've been spending even between 4 and 6 hours in commuting, and I've been spending a lot of money, like between 500 £600 monthly in commuting, and it's been a nightmare, especially in a city like London, where the carriages and the trains are packed in the peak hour, and you are squeezed like a sardine in a can, and that's not acceptable for now, for the days we live, for nowadays, for the era we live in. It's just, with so much technology around, I think we should really consider like a new type of transportation to be put in place very, very soon. So how beautiful would be, instead of being like this, stuck in the traffic, and you know, I know that here we have the beach, we have the sea, but as you can see, this kind of transportation system can be built anywhere in the middle of sea, mountains, all sorts of terrain. So nothing will stop us to have, um, this being built all over the world and in all, any kinds of terrains, honestly. So, as I said, it's not a dream anymore. We are closer. I mean, it is real now, and we are closer to implement it globally. So, what's in it for you? Well, this question, okay, at this question, Mila will answer, and because I'm going to allow Mila, to do her part of presentation for tonight, and I'm going to say hello. Sorry for my hiccups. I'm learning. Give me some time. I'm on my way. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna say hello to all of you. I wish you a very good weekend, and I'm gonna leave you with Mila now, so that she can tell you more about the opportunities with Skyway, business opportunities tonight. Yes. Bye bye.
Hello, everyone. Thank you very much, Madi. You did a great job. I know myself, when I started to do webinars, it is quite difficult. It's not that easy as it seems like. So I really appreciate for your time, and I think guys also enjoy it, and I think it's really good to see more and more people coming to our company, not just to support us, but also to help us to grow business, because it is all about business at the end of the day. We do want to have people who join the company for business, and I will share with you now investment opportunities. Before going further, can you please put plus if you can properly see me and hear me? You have a chat or a poll, sorry, questions when you can put plus. Thank you very much, Michael. Thank you. So you can see me and hear me. Okay, thank you very much, guys. So go with more detail on investment and business opportunity. First of all, what is in for you? Um, we are a financial arm for the project. As Madi mentioned previously, Skype Invest Group, we are responsible to bring the finance to the project. So we use the crowdfunding, which means that you can start investing with any sum of money. With any sum of money, it could be $10, it could be a few $1,000s. You are in control of whatever decision you decide to take with regards to the investment. I will explain you this slide on example of investing $1,000. So today, if you decide to invest $1,000 and you come to the decision wisely, so you calculate all opportunities and risk, and you see that this is the right company for you to be involved in, then if you go to back office today and invest $1,000, you'll have a portfolio of 150,000 shares, which after company goes to IPO, as Maddie said, within the next few years, a minimum one share price will be $1, which means that investing today in Skyway, you're not just securing your future, but also in the coming medium is 3 to 5 years, you would be able to not just get back your initial investment, but have a great returns. Also, it depends how much money you would want to invest. Of course, there are different options available, but from opportunity side of view, I don't know any other companies which can provide you such a great offer where you invest in actually in a product. There are lots of companies today where they claim that you can get good returns, and lots of online businesses, digital currencies, and cryptocurrencies, etc., where lots of promises are there. In our case, we do have a specific product with you, my friends. So we're not talking about, investing into an air. We're talking about sending money directly to Unitsky so he can carry on and build Ecotechno Park. And when company gets certified, which will be by the middle of June, July, the first line will be certified, which is city transport. So this allows us to sell technology globally. So we are today in a stage where we one more step closer to selling technology globally. And as soon as we have all the contracts we signed so far, as soon as we're going to build the project, then within the next 2 years or 3 years max, company considering to go to IPO. So it is not a risky investment in terms of you're not again investing money into something which you cannot see. It is a tangible product, and I will also go through some promotions we have it for people who would like to actually see Unitsky, and if you want to if you want to be invited to Ecotechno Park, there are lots of opportunities to come. But today, I guess the question number one: are you here for investment opportunities? If you are, then it is opportunity still there. From 8th of March, we are going to the station number 9, which means that we're one step closer to IPO, but it also means that share price or equity price will go up to 40%. So whatever you see today on the table would not be a case after a few weeks' time. So if you haven't yet invested, if you haven't yet considered yourself to be part of the company from an investment point of view, trust me, this is your last opportunity, because when we go to next stage, the price will go up. And when I joined company, it was 2 years ago when I invested. It was even, I could have acquired even bigger portfolio, because I came to the stage when it was stage number 2. We had nothing on that time, and it was quite risky from investment point of view. Today, the closer we are to next stage, to next stage, to next stage, then it is less risky investment. And today because we have a tangible product, so lots of people who were skeptical at the beginning because of that, it is very obvious for them that product exists. So have a look at the back office. If needs to be, go back to people who introduced you to this webinar and ask him to give you advice and guidance how to become an investor. Also, very recently, just a few days ago, we introduced the monthly packages. The reason why we do monthly packages is for people who, for example, they would want to, let's say, invest 5,000 and have a few millions shares in their portfolio, but you don't have this money. So what we have as alternative, instead of you invest in one lump sum as 1,000, why don't you put like little installments through the 10 months long, where you can be in charge of these installments, so you can either pay for 1 month or you can pay for 2-3 months in one go. And also if something happened and you decide to cancel your monthly installments, you can also, but what that means for you, that your shares will be recalculated. So we are not signing you on any sort of the contracts with a complicated terms and condition. We are a very simple company. Let's put it this way. People who want to support project, you're more than welcome to support either just to say, yes, I like this project and I want to just be registered on your website, or you can also invest. So you're in charge of your investment, and you can decide which package is suitable for you. From my point of view, I when I invested like 2 years ago, we didn't have the monthly packages, and for me it was quite difficult to find a few thousand in one go because I wanted to have a very good portfolio. I don't want to invest just for investment's sake. When you invest like $50, it just it's a joke for such projects. However, we do have these packages. So for me, I would love to have monthly packages where I could have install on a monthly basis, so it would not affect me that much, but also it will allows me to acquire a bigger package. So what happened today is all people who decided to enroll in the monthly packages, for you discount the portfolio will stay the same. So when after a few weeks we go into the next stage and price will be significantly different, you can still secure the same prices for the same package. So if you today decide to go for $500 a month, and next month the same package would cost 40% more, you still will pay to what you agreed to pay today. So that's why we're creating these packages, because we are now very close to the stage number 9, and then big investors already come to the picture. I don't know if you heard latest news, but we have 5 million coming from Slovakia. So that is the reason why we're going to the next stage, because we have a big investor who invested 5 millions. So there is just a matter of time where we have other people like this guy from Slovakia and invest. In fact, you need to already have a few meetings with the investors who are ready to fund Ecotechnopark completely. So therefore, for usual people who are not professional investors and for people who cannot afford to invest hundred thousands, then it is very honestly very good opportunity to be involved in enroll in a company like this, whereby you can go for monthly packages. So as I said previously, just summarize. So you can enroll for monthly packages from today onwards till 8th of March. More likely, it's not longer till 10th of March as used to be, because you need to confirm the date when we go to the next stage. So this promotion only valid till next stage. So you have a bit less than a month. So you can enroll today for monthly packages. If prices go up, not if when prices go up, you still secure the same package for you. You are in control of this package. You can go for a package, let's say this again 500 a month, and you can pay it within next 3 months or 4 months. You don't have to carry on all 10 months. And also today you will see slightly big advantages of getting to get involved in the monthly packages compared to ordinary packages. So we will keep it like this till the end of the stage number 8, and as soon as we move into the next stage, the prices will be different. Jens asked me a question: how much is needed to fund Ecotechnopark in Olmila? Well, if we do the minus 5 millions from the Slovakian guy, then it's around 145 million pounds. That would be for entire Ecotechnopark completion. And you probably heard from this big investor from Italy. He's quite keen to invest the rest of the budget to make sure that we can speed up the building of Ecotechnopark. And Unitsky also mentioned recently that they are now will install cargo lines as well. So it seems like we are moving faster than even we planned. And actually, the stage number 9, also next stage, will be quite important, because certification will be achieved by stage probably 11, 12, which will happen June, July. So we don't need to go from stage number 8 to stage number like 9 or 10. We can jump over as soon as we have enough money come to the company. Then it will allow us to buy more material, more manpower, and then we can move faster. So it's not necessary that we'll go from one stage to another stage. We can jump over through a few stages. Can I miss 1 month and buy twice the follow months and in monthly packages basis? Matteo, no, you cannot miss months. In fact, if you miss the deadline of your payment, then packages will be recalculated. So what I would advise you, because it is your investment, guys, it is your responsibility. If you go to the bank and you take a loan and you don't pay in time, then there's going to be penalties. Because we're not a bank, we're not planning to give you penalty. But for our company, if you commit yourself to the package for 10 months, and if you miss in payments for any sort of reason, the monthly package will be stopped and recalculated. So please make sure that you put somewhere in your diary, or you put it somewhere the date where you have to pay for your installment. And if needs to be, please pay at least 5 days before the deadline. So then you will know 100% that money will hit your account on time, because it is very important. And we already have a few cases where people miss the payment. Sometimes we can go back and talk to support to put the package back. But it was the case very recently where all our shares once in 45 days, all this shares, they moved to the main company, and the payment happened on the day after. So when we moved, we recalculated the package, removed the shares, and then it was very difficult to explain that person that, well, like, I know you missed for like a few days, but it is now too late because shares already been recalculated. So please make sure that it is not happening to any of you guys. So take it very serious. If you commit on a monthly payment, there's your responsibility. It is your shares. It is your money. So please be responsible to commit it. And that's why we have monthly packages. So if people don't have money to put in one go, you are given opportunity to invest, to end up with the same package but pay on monthly basis. How much total amount we raised so far? $22 million. What is the news on big investors taking and balance shares? Well, again, well, this guy from Slovakia, he confirmed, so now we can say it out loud. That's when we move into the next stage. With regards to other investors, yes, we do have them, but unless they are paid, unless kind of money is on the table, then a company will not really go around and announce them. I know that we have these investors because I'm personally in contact with the people, and I know a few investors myself who want to invest a lot in the company. Otherwise, if you're looking for some financial confirmation, then we have to wait for Uniski to confirm that you receive money. Only then we allow us to share info about the big investors. Okay, so this is what I wanted to share with you guys with regards to the investment part. We're here today for business, and every Thursday we do webinars related to business. And I have exactly half an hour just to go through the business part, because at the end of the day, it is not just about you invest in a company. We're looking for people who want to do a business with us. We are constantly looking for partners. We're looking for people who would want to have a balanced lifestyle. And balanced lifestyle means that you don't have to work from office from 5 to 8. You don't have, the boss you need to report to. You have your flexibility. You can work anywhere from, like, you can work on the beach. You can work from, I don't know, if you're taking holidays, you can work from your holidays. You can work from your back garden. It doesn't matter. What we're trying to plant in people's mind is that we want to have a community where people work not because they have to, but because they choose to. And you become a part of the company, it's unlock a lot of opportunities and possibilities for you, because again, we are not at the initial stage anymore. Today we reached the stage where we're talking with their officials, we're talking with the big investors, we're talking with their professionals, and we're talking about expanding business further. For the next few months, we're planning to open 7 offices worldwide. So there are lots of opportunities for ordinary people to be involved on the business side, on the marketing side, on the sales side, maybe accounting side. Law, if we have like great lawyers, we're looking for lawyers in different parts of the world. IT guys, so it's so many things we can offer, but at the same time, we want to keep it that within the community. You probably will never find a newspaper where it says SkyWay Invest Group, we are hiring people. It is all more we're looking for the right people, but not through the just, hiring process. We're looking for like-minded people who are want to be involved in a business like this. So we use a lot of reward-based marketing, and this is something I will guys go through you in just a few minutes. So our business model is very simple. If you help to bring more people in our business, it could be investors, it could be supporters, it could be big investors, it could be even government officials. So then we will reward you, and you can become the part of the marketing and business development team where you take responsibility to develop the business with us, and then you become our business partner. So you're not longer an investor when you just put the money on site and then you sit back and wait a company goes to IPO. You can be involved in a business side. And the best part about this, that's if you're talking about investment, this is something you have to wait for, right? You have to wait for 3 years when company go to IPO. It might be quicker, but it's also it depends on so many factors. Sometimes company ready to go to IPO, for example, but then if you have more projects coming, for us would be better as for us. I mean, for investors to wait a bit longer when share price go up. So it is very like a difficult subject to predict. We have our plans, and gladly so far, whatever the stage we have in our business plan, we are compelled with that. So we are following our business plan like through the whole entire way, through the all the entire building stages, and now certification and planning and adoption. So we are following our plan 100%. However, for people who want to earn money today, they don't wait. They want to wait for IPO. They want to be involved in the business now, and they want to earn now. We do have a great opportunity to be involved. As I mentioned previously, we use reward-based crowdfunding. To put it in simple term, crowdfunding means, as Madi explained, when you have one business and instead of you going to banks and ask them to secure the loan for you, which then you have to pay lots of interest on the top, you ask ordinary people, maybe your friends, maybe your family, or maybe someone who's just excited about your product, to invest in your company, and then you will when your business will be profitable, then you will share the profit between all these people. So it is crowdfunding. Reward-based crowdfunding mean that if, for example, you heard, let's say, for the first time ever, you heard about SkyWay, and after presentation, you're very excited about product, you're very excited about the company, and you decide to invest. Then you realize that, well, what if I will invite my friend, and what if he or she will also would like to become an investor? Then you can earn from whatever your friend is invested into the company. So it's called reward-based marketing, where because of your work, we're happy to reward you. And reward-based marketing, it is quite new term, but reward-based crowdfunding, sorry, but reward-based marketing, it is everywhere. For example, I opened new bank very recently, and they told me if I will, if my friend of mine or anyone, if I bring a new clients to them from other bank, then they will reward me. So they put some money in my account just because I ask my friend, or it doesn't matter who, join my bank. So like think about it. We're talking about banks, right? We're talking about the legal structure. We're talking about the capital market. So if banks use reward-based marketing, why can't we use with our product? So people sometimes they think very negative, as if, well, because I invite someone, I could pay for from that person. So I'm here not for the product's sake, I'm here for inviting sake. Please don't mix these two things, because there are two different types of companies. Company A, where you do your business just because of you invite someone, right? So you earn only because you grow in your network, only because someone invite. In our case, you don't get paid that because you invite a person. You get paid to get this reward if people would like to invest in the product, if they see value in the product. So then you're not just growing your network, you're helping the company to provide and secure more funding. Same like I did a sales job previously, for example. If I help the company, my previous company, to bring the big client on board, they will share with me a certain percentage from the entire project, from the contract we sign. So it is same reward-based marketing. So that is very common, and lots of businesses today they use the structure because first of all it is people can be involved much more quicker. We don't need to go to independently to one person to second person to third person. We can work with only few people, but because of this few people they will use the word of mouth and digital marketing, and they can go to the conferences. They will automatically enroll more people, first of all because they believe in product themselves, but second of all, because they see the value that if I spend today my time and instead of the sitting at home and watching some series, I will go to the conference and where people looking for opportunities, and I will show them that well, hey, opportunity is here. So I'm not just getting them involved in a project, but I can also receive a rewards for that. So that's what we do in this called reward-based marketing, where people can join the company and we're happy to reward you as soon as you can bring people or investors, or even better, if you can find people who would like to do business with us. So 95 of all our supporters. We have around 250,000 people today overall as the people who support. Then we have around 40,000 investors. And out of these investors, we work together with a group of people who are here for the business. And this group of people who are here for the business, they secured 95% of the funding for entire company. So imagine like how big this number is. Just because people they love the product, they believe in what we do, you can see the immediate return, and also you secure your investment in the future as the shareholder, you receive the dividends and etc. So what we can offer you guys today, first of all, anyone can enroll and start earning from the day one. We don't have any pyramidal structure. You have one person has only one link, so you can invite anyone you know, and also you can work with the big investors, with the small investors. I will touch this topic a bit later on. But what I'm trying to say, it is not about only person who in the top earn the most. You can be anywhere in our system, and if you do a great job, then you can earn more than a person who introduced you to this business, for example. So it is very transparent. As I mentioned before, we're a very simple business. So everything put in a structure that is very accessible and simple to anyone. So as soon as you complete your verification, as soon as you sign all agreements, then you will have your link and you can start inviting people using your personal link, which is how we can identify that this person comes from you, not from anyone else. We have unlimited earnings potentials. Which means that we don't have any capture and commission. So the more people you can bring, the more company will pay you. It could be a few hundred thousands, it could be a few dollars. It's again it depend on what sort of investor you're going to bring. We have a separate contracts with the big investors as well, but we don't have any limit. There are people who today just on the commission base they earn 5, 10,000. We have people in Russia who earn 10,000 a month, and if you put this in rubles, that is almost like 5 years' salary. So there are lots of people, including myself, who are growing in the business, and we can see the earnings every time when someone join our network, when people are see what we see, and they want to use this investment opportunity not just for themselves, but they want to share with the people they care, with people they love. And today we also attracting networker guys, people who involved maybe in network marketing or online marketing, digital marketing today. Like it works, and you don't have to run around the city looking for people. You can stay at home a few hours a day, post about company, help us to spread the word about the company. And then you will see that people will keep asking you the questions: what do you do, how you do, what is this company about? And for you taking your time and explain, you earning money. So we don't have any earnings potential, any earnings, unlimited earnings potential, and no levels limit, which means that you can grow your structure as much as you want, as wide as you want, as deep as you want. There is no certain limitation on how many people you can bring and how much you can earn at all in our company. Product proposition, again, because we're talking about a transport and infrastructure sector, the potential for this technology is huge. Only in Europe, according to McKinsey report, We have a potential, or the gap in the market today, 3.2 trillion for technology and transport technology. So imagine we're talking about only in Europe, potentially we can provide the roads and cover the gap in the market, which is evaluated today in $3.3 trillion. So it is a massive business, and we don't have today any competitor at all. So we're not position ourselves as the only transport solutions, because that would be a bit silly. But if you compare our transport with the roads, with the cars, like with the cars, with their buses, with I don't know, even airplanes, what we can offer today, no one can. Just to give you again estimate, to build 1 kilometers of the road today, the usual road, it will cost you something around 40 millions. Our road will cost 5 million per kilometer. If you compare the diesel consumption with their plane, and in our case, you will see that Unibus works 100 times more efficient and consume less fuel. We can even power it using like electricity. So we're much more efficient, we're much more safer, we're much more ecologically friendly, and it requires the minimal land acquisition, which means that we don't have to build expensive roads. We have a unique product, and we don't have any competitors at the moment. And if you Google, there is only one transport today exists, a high-speed transport which can reach 500 kilometers an hour. It's a maglev train in Japan, I believe. This train was created more than 50 years back, I think, either 50 or 55 years back. But today, only one country has it, because it's so expensive to build a maglev train. 1 kilometer will cost 100 million. For that money, we can build 10 kilometers. We can have 10 kilometers with a station for the price of 1 kilometer for maglev train. So we do have very unique product proposition, and that's what helps us to stand out from anyone. And at the moment, we don't have any competition who can enter the market with with a proposal as we do. Uncaptured audience, again, anyone can become an investor. There are different investment levels, so it depends, of course, how much money you want to invest. But at the same time, in terms of the age or target audience, anyone can become an investor. We're looking for people, of course, 18 plus to do the business with. But at the same time, if you want to invest, then even if you're like 5 years old, you can have your you can create your what is called um, registration, and then when you turn 18, then you can withdraw your equity or your shares in that time, and then you can do whatever you wish to do with them. So we don't have any age limits. Anyone can become investor, and only for business, of course, you need to be 18 plus. And for what comes to the money, we do have multiple income streams just within one company. And let's divide them on today earnings and tomorrow earnings. Today earnings you can earn from network, which means if you invite someone, you get paid. And if people, let's say you invited me, then you receive 7%. If I invite someone else, then I receive 15% and you receive 7% because I did work as well. So it is different levels where you can earn. And as I mentioned previously, we don't have any, there's unlimited earnings. So you have unlimited levels where people can be involved using someone else's referral links as soon as in your structure. So you can earn a lot from your network. You can earn from investment, which means that every time if I buy a package, I'll have certain amount of shares in my portfolio. So if you person who invited me, then company also happy to pay you the shares. 3.5% goes to your portfolio from what I invested into. So this is second part of income. And actually, this one is at the moment we can offer this only for the stage number 8. We're not sure if this this income stream will continue on other stages, because today we reach the point where shares they cost more than money. Just to give you an idea, if you invest today 1,000, you will have 150,000 shares in your portfolio, right? So one thing that's person get 15% from wherever the money you invest, which is only $150, but 3.5% from your shares portfolio, it is 405,000. So what is more valuable, having $150 or for 105,000 shares, which are in 2 years time will be minimum $4,500. So of course, shares now has bigger value than money. So therefore, investment percentages from shares from equity will stop at the stage number 9 and at stage number 8, sorry, and we now in negotiation to see if we can emphasize, if we can offer at least a little percentage, but officially shares percentages will be stopped in a few weeks time as soon as we go to stage number 9. Also, if you're company representative, which means if you decide to take the business to the next level and you want to open office, it could be in any country, as soon as we don't have any representative there, you can become a leader, like a regional director, where you're not just earning from your network, but you help us to develop entire region, which means that you're entitled to have a certain percentage from entire region revenue, even though these people are not in your network, but because you help to develop entire region, company quite happy to pay you for the regional development. Project initiation, again, if because of your effort and because of your connections, you reach people who would like to build the projects in their cities, then we're happy to offer again some percentage from the project itself. And last one but not the least is from the big contracts. So let's say today you have a conversation with a big investor who passionate about green technology, passionate about different I don't know, maybe not necessarily transport, but investors who are happy to invest the money in a futurist technology, green technology, ecologically friendly, something like related to give back to community as well. And he's just looking for different projects. And trust me, there are lots of people like this, especially if you go to professional meetings or events or professional networks. There are lots of people, they are looking for opportunities like this. So if because of your effort and because of your presentation, people decide or person decide to invest, let's say 1 million on SkyWay Technology, then you earn 5%. So you earn straight away 200,000 just from from invited someone to be involved in our business. And I think it's not that bad to earn 5% from 1 million if I did the calculation right. Just for it's not even your company, but you help to grow the business. So we're happy to reward our partners very big time. So these are the main income streams which we can offer today for anyone as soon as person is serious about the business. Of course, we do have different terms and conditions, especially when it comes down to company representative and project initiation. You cannot just go to your president without like having without properly understand the company structure, without you to be prepared. That's why we do lots of trainings and we do spend lots of invest lots of time in people training as well, so we can put you in a level where you're comfortable and when you can talk freely about what we do and how we do and why we do. First two available for anyone immediately. These three you would need to show that you're capable to do, that you're willing to learn. And then at this stage, as I said, we open 7 offices worldwide. So you're very welcome to talk to me or to people who introduce you to this webinar, see what we can do in your city or in your region. And also, as I promised you, another income streams, which are tomorrow when company goes to IPO, which means that you can sell your shares in that time. You can decide how much you want to keep for yourself, or you can decide if you want to sell half of it or 2/3 of it. And again, the best thing about investment that's unlike any other business, once you do it, it is there for you forever. So your family can benefit even if something, God forbid, happened to you, you can pass the shares to your kids and grandkids. So it just stays there as soon as the company exists. And trust me, we have plans for the next, I don't know, 70 to 100 years. So it is definitely a business which you can pass to your family. So it's not anymore just about the fact that you buying like a product or you invest your money into something. It is about you having a portfolio which you can give to your family, and it's going to stays within the family. So it is very powerful, and that's why investment overall, the concept of investing money is very important. And if you read any Robert Kiyosaki books about investment, about like Rich Dad and Poor Dad, sorry, he talks a lot about investment and importance of the investment. So these are your tomorrow earnings. When company go to IPO, you can sell shares and receive profit, and also you can receive the dividends. And dividends means the profit from the project. And we have a contract with Unitsky that 20% of the company revenue has to go to back to the shareholders so you can receive your dividends. And because we're talking about a company, the potential of few hundred, few billions, the IP of the company is 400 billions. So the potential in the market is huge. So in some cases where you invest, I think it's if you invest 5,000 and more, then you will receive the dividends, which you can, which will be enough for you to just live on the dividends without even working or doing anything pretty much. There's a certain table whereby you can calculate how much money you can invest and what will be the projected profit and dividends. And this is very powerful because as soon as you understand that, well, if I make my choice today and if I invest in a company, then as soon as company goes to IPO, is I can take the whatever money I want to, but most importantly, if I decided to still have some shares in my account, I can receive constantly every 3 months, every quarter, I can receive the dividends. And when the share price gonna achieve like I don't know, $5 10 per share, then we're talking about the dividends. If they just spend along on a few thousands, or for some people who have like few millions, then it's going to be a few hundred thousands just from the dividends. So it is such a big topic, and I think maybe in an investment webinar I will talk a bit more about dividends part because people they don't calculate it properly. So if you think that we're talking about here 20% from the company profit with 400 billion company, it is little number. It is not. It is really huge number, and lots of people they're gonna benefit just along from the dividends. So it's very important you guys understand all these income streams, what we can offer you today, and what can we offer you tomorrow as well. Can you please put pluses if you understand this slide very well? So if you see potential and that you understand fully what are the income streams we can provide. Mhm. Okay. Yes, Harish, we will. On both countries, definitely. Yeah. Okay, great. So what do you need to do next? If you're excited about business opportunity and you want to start earning, not just after a few years when company goes to IPO, but you want to start earning today, then there are a few things which you need to do. First of all, you need to register yourself. So you need to be fully involved. You need to complete verification, sign cooperation agreement, and make sure that all data is you fill up all the data necessary in back office for you to receive these agreements. When you log into back office, you'll have cooperation agreement, which after you sign it, will allows you to have referral link. So please sign it and complete verification process. You need to learn everything about business, about the company, about what we can offer, and the way, like how we offer it to who and why. So you need to make sure that it's all nice and clear, because if you're not confident enough, it's going to be really difficult for you to explain other people to be involved in the company, especially when it comes down to the big investors. That is the reason why, guys, we have these webinars. So if you're not sure how to explain business properly yet, well, invite your potential clients for the webinars. If they're only interested in investment, invite them for investment webinar. If they're interested in business opportunities, invite them every Thursday webinar when I talk about business. So we try to kind of optimize it and make your life easier as well in a way. because we have a people who know everything about the company, and we have all interest to grow the company because we are shareholders, right? We are not just strangers who sell the product. We all, like, I'm a shareholder and have a huge portfolio today, and I want my millions, to reach IPO. So I have all interest to be involved in the company and help other people to grow, because that is what it's about. You grow and you help other people to grow, and then the company can faster complete their plans, and we can faster hit IPO, and we can faster build project, because we need to have a funding, right? So you need to learn about the company, but at the same time, if you're not there yet, it's still fine. You still can go to people who can help you. I do lots of presentation for my partners who are not in my line, they're not in my country, they're not even in my, like, they're not even related to me anyhow, but generally I do want to help people, because I help company, and we have a common goal here, which is to secure funding and make sure that we can go to IPO sooner. So definitely take the steps to learn, but at the same time, do bother other people who invited you in this business. They invited you, so ask them about every single question, so then you can learn together. And it's very important because it is a team effort, and it's not just about one person in team. It is definitely a team effort. Develop on client base and help other partners. As I mentioned, start with the people you feel comfortable with, and then build your network slowly and gradually. Do different meetings and presentations on a regular basis. You never know who you can meet today and tomorrow. I attend a conference few weeks ago with Madi, and I met there one of the speaker. He is multi-billionaire. He was actually the first billionaire I ever met in my life, and now he's interested to know more about Skyway business. So imagine how would I ever met him in my life? Like, I don't know how. I don't know what I need to do, who I need to hang up to make sure that I reach these people. But when you attend different conferences, business meetings, when you talk to different groups, you never know who people might know and who they can bring. And because we're talking again about such a massive project, we're talking about the transport infrastructure potential here is huge. So do a meetings presentation. You need to do something. You need to not just sit home and learn the brochures, because like, you cannot learn anything, like everything, sorry, you cannot learn everything in one go. And even today, I know company a lot about the company, but I learn every day something new. So instead of just taking your time and learn everything, learn a little bit, go practice, come back, learn again, go to people to do different meetings, presentation, learn from them, and go back, and every time increase your learning. Attend conferences, attend webinars, try to develop yourself, and also be accountable for that. Taking responsibility is very important, because especially for serious people who want to open offices. So if you're not sure in yourself, how can company trust you that you can manage an office, for example? So how can we benchmark people who can talk in the talk and walk in the walk, and without just giving us, beautiful promises that they excited about the business? So taking responsibility is very important, and we want to work with the people who are ready to take responsibility, act on it, and people who can bring a result. We're here to support you. We're here to walk through with you on the entire line till company reach IPO and even further, because we have today more than 9 countries involved. They want to build the roads, so potentially we can not just, talking about one country, one road. As soon as certification is done, we're going to build. Roads in, let's say, Australia, in India, in Europe. So it's going to be more and more roads to be built, more and more orders. So we do need to have people. But on that time, it's going to be different business. On that time, we would look for people with the different qualifications, because it's obvious when company go to IPO, it is happy days. We have lots of money to pay, other people, and then we can just give them, forever the salary, and they do all the business for a certain project. They will never have opportunity as you that guys do. And at the same time, it's going to be really strictly, we would have to qualify people who we, after a company goes to IPO, after we make lots of profit, then it's going to be different basis. So it's going to be same as if you go to and look for jobs. So we would need to have a people actually who can work for company. But today, because we're still developing, we don't have any strict terms and conditions, we don't have any limitation. anyone can come to the business and become a regional director. Even without like qualifications, without like past experience, we will teach you as soon as you're ready. So it's not about me or company anymore. It's about you and if you're ready to take the steps further or not. So take responsibility, huge, huge point. And also follow the system because it is very systematic. You need to learn about a company, as I mentioned before, and as soon as you're comfortable to do presentation, that's how much it takes. When we talk about big investors, it's all start with a single presentation. So if you follow the system, you will sooner realize that it is actually quite simple. You just need to know the subject, and then people today in the stage where you can show them just a brochure, and they will be curious to know. So what are these, flying trains? So it's not, you don't need to prove anyone that a project is, different, this project is unique, that project is, completely know-how. It is obvious for everyone. So it is makes kind of your life is much more simple. And that is why we're now talking about big investors who invest like Slovakian guys for 5 million, just, like, yes, please take my money. So follow the system and you will see results almost immediately. That's pretty much it from the business side, guys. Do you have any questions related to the business so we can also wrap up with the promotions? Any questions? Okay, for some reason I cannot see now even any questions. Um, okay, I assume you don't have any questions because for some reason I saw before a few questions, but now I cannot access chat. So I will talk promotions, and if you have any questions till I talk, then I will see them. For some reason now I cannot even see your questions, which is never mind. Now I can see someone posted something. Thank you, Harish. Any specific dividends for existing investors? No, like I mean, if you exist an investor, then you can have kind of. I'm not sure what you mean specific dividends. Like the dividends, they are equal for everyone. Depends how much money you invested, then dividends will be divided accordingly. What are the chances of going for IPO by December this year? Well, we're planning to certify Ecotechnopark by the end of the year. So I don't know how feasible for company goes to IPO in 2017, and I think it's a bit too early. It's like we need to at least start building roads and having not just agreements, but we need to have actual physical products. So we need to start building roads. So then we can see that we move into the next stages because the part of the business plan is not just about the project creation, but also to implement the technology and adopt technology globally. This is also a very big part of the business plan. So it's very unlikely that the company even would consider to go to IPO this year. Lots of work needs to be done before IPO. So at least half a year before IPO, we should be word from the company that they plans are to go to IPO. So it's a bit too early to talk about this now. Probably maybe 18, 19. I would say maybe more realistically is going to be 2020 or like depends how big the business, how faster we can grow. According to business plan, it is 2018, which means like 2 years, like 1 year and a half. But we will see how also how quickly we can build roads and how quickly we can actually implement the contracts which we already have today. Am I going to lose all previous monthly payments if I miss one payment? Yes, you will, unfortunately. Okay, I see no more questions. So, Star Marathon, we still run this promotion till 14th of February, which means that apart from having shares and money, monetary rewards, you also can actually earn gifts. Every time when you invite new people, you receive a star, so you can see stars in the back office, and you can trade the stars for gifts. So have a look after 14th of February, you will see the total amount of stars you have, and then there's going to be options, different options where you can select, and you can go for it could be a laptop, or it could be a phone, it could be a car. You can have a look and see what can you have for what can you trade for your stars. But there are lots of very cool gifts apart from our usual rewards. We also want to make sure that people have, like a bit of this competition element when you can also earn, you can not earn, where you can also have a gift from the company apart from monetary reward and apart from earning from your network. So this promotion is valid till 14th of February only. Also, we organize a visit to Eco Techno Park. It's gonna be June. We don't know yet dates, but definitely I recommend all of you guys and all partners in the fact to go there. I've been there myself last year, and I cannot even explain how cool it's been. Standing there, see Unitsky, talk to him, and see Eco Techno Park. And by that time, we will have certification done. So if you're lucky enough, you can even try one of the transports and see and feel how it's use future transport today. So I think it's a very cool event, and I definitely recommend you guys to go. More like I will give you more updates further. We don't know the dates yet, so we haven't even have a landing for this. But as soon as everything is sorted, then I will definitely share with you so you can have a look and start booking tickets to Minsk. If you've never been there, it's a really cool city to visit as well, especially when if you are investor or if you are like if you're a shareholder, then it's definitely one of the proud moments of your life where you can see that's where your money goes and you can touch and just really cool feelings to be there. As I mentioned before, and as Maddie mentioned, we're going to station number 9, 8th of March. So please make sure that you tell all your partners that we are going to the next stage. Because as soon as we go to stage 9, all people who missed the payment, all people who didn't pay on time, or they forgot to top up the wallets, or they missed like even 1 minute after midnight Russian time. Please state it, it's Russian time. Then there is no return. They cannot have old packages. So make sure that you tell all your partners that it's going to be a very big difference. We move into the stage number 9. It is probably the biggest news today. It means that we are one more step closer to our main goal. A new payment option available there if you want to add money or if you want to withdraw your bonuses. So have a look. I personally advise advance cash. I registered recently myself. And it's very simple. You can withdraw money, and you can also put the money inside with very little commissions. So at the moment, it is probably the best option we have. So make sure that you go through advance cash. Um, this training, profit training, to be confirmed. We don't know yet when we're going to do for English speaking community. We already done a few trainings previously for Russian speaking people, and myself and Armand, we done these trainings ourselves, and we've been part of the Profi number 1. So I can tell you that you will learn a lot and bit more further when I receive this specific date. I probably will emphasize more on the topics. But even today in your back office, if you go to the deposits, there is going to be a course called Profit Course, which you can click and you can have a look at what exactly will be included in this course. What I can tell you is it is a very powerful. We're going to talk about business, about investment, about the company future plans, and all people who are completed profit trainings will be the people who the company would want to go further and develop the business beyond the what I mentioned to you today. We have long-term plans, and we're looking for people who are ready to take the trainings from us and learn the way we would want them to present, and we would want them to look at the business. And then with this group of people, wherever it's going to be 10 people or 100 people, this will be our main core team. And whatever the future development from the projects to other businesses, we will also have this group of people as our priority. That's pretty much it from my side for today. Please write it down, the promo code. It's valid for February. This promo code can give new people 30 shares extra, valid only for new people, for new registration. So when you register a person, you copy paste this promo code, and it's the promo code will give 30 shares on top of 20, which usually given after verification. So that's all from me, my friends. I can see that you have some questions. Thanks for presentation. How many countries accept to handle this high level technology of SkyWay? Today we have agreements, have it with more than 9 countries as it stands today. But at the same time, we like anyone we talk so far from official level or from government level, they all really like the product because the first of all they can save themselves a lot of money because today it is very expensive to build the roads. They lots of people who live inside the big cities, so it's one of the biggest problem today. It's overpopulation. So it is not just solution for people who want to become an investor and get rich when company reach IPO, but it's also solution for government. So we're gonna ask them to sponsor road entirely. There are different ways how we can attract investment for specific road. We're not asking them to kind of to put all the budget inside of our product. We can there are flexible ways where we can provide a lot to government. We can even do crowdfunding to certain extent for each project just to make sure that we have people enrolled and people can also benefit from they road whatever the city they live in. So the concept is itself it's very powerful, so lots of people are into it, and trust me, as soon as certification is done we'll have more and more projects coming. We already today we have lots of countries who are looking and waiting for certification. As soon as certification will be done, I'll be quite confident that we can start building from 2018 onwards. And there are a few places in Europe where Unitsky also planning to open another manufactory to build Unibike and Unibuses, because we already reached today the point where we have lots of contracts. So we cannot just rely on one manufacturer, which is in Minsk. So slowly, we will open up other manufacturers across the world just because we have a lot of demand for this technology. Will the company sponsor our visit? No, why would the company want to sponsor kind of your visit? It's your decision if you want to go there and have a look. You're not doing it because kind of company wants you to desperately to be there and see. I think it's more from your side. Like I definitely will be there because I want it, not because someone paid me to want it. So it is now your choice. But I definitely recommend. It will give you kind of more feelings, and it's a cool place to be. Tone and Nelson EcoFest. We have a few companies involved in the business, so all people who invest in or do business with Skyway Invest Group, we have a different dates for our EcoFest. Because imagine if you have like 5,000 people, in one go in one day, it's going to be too much. So we as a group, we're going to have different dates for different groups, depend probably Russian people separately, English speaking people separately, Italians. We have a very big group of Italian people who supporting the projects, they separately. So it's better, to have different slots and different days rather than, just come all together in one day. Imagine it's going to be such a huge mess in Ekaterinburg Park. So it is not on first. It's going to be different dates for different groups. We just need to make sure as soon as we have a date that people are telling us either you want to join our group, so we can approximately see what transport we need to organize and how many people will join us. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, the weather will be perfect. Nice weather. It's gonna be summer, and it's beautiful. Minsk, very nice city. I heard that we could get the first dividend next year. Could you confirm that, Ramon? I will not confirm that information because you only receive dividends after after wherever the project you build is profitable. So if you're talking about small road, maybe I don't know, like 10 kilometers. So if you build this 10 kilometers road very fast, and then people are using this road on a daily basis, so the road is profitable after a year, then only then we receive the dividends. But if road is not profitable, and usually break even for profitability, it could be between 2 to 4 years, depend like if it's few kilometers or few hundred kilometers. So it depends on so many factors. So I don't know. It could be a case if we build anything like if you build small road but very profitable project next year. But at the same time, I would not confirm that because it is something and no one can confirm at this stage unless we have actual road built. Then only then we can talk about confirmations and etc. Thank you very much, Jens. I'm glad that you attended this webinar. I also enjoyed guys your company. I see that some people are leaving now because I think promotions part is only for people who are again enrolled in the business already. So I think that's all from my side. I will let you go. Thank you very much for good comments, and thank you very much, Marty, one more time. And it was a great webinar. We will do more frequently so we can have different speakers all over the globe. So if you have a feeling that you want to be one of the speaker, do let me know, and we can definitely have a look and see timing, or we can maybe invite you for webinar as well. So lots of things which we can do for you. So thank you very much, guys. Have a good evening. Thank you very much for nice comments. Take care. Bye bye now.